Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2. I don't really have a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about tonight. I literally just got home from an 11-hour day, and then I had to spend about an hour doing paperwork and invoicing. So yeah, it's that time of the year I told you things would start to get busy with my job. And so just been doing a lot of work. I want to talk to you guys about a couple of gun things and then show off a little project. I guess I'll show off this little project. I tell you guys, I build Legos as another hobby. And I buy like the big expensive sets and the more intricate sets, the ones I guess you could say adult Legos. And I finished this one tonight, a 1961 Corvette. This thing's pretty cool. You can remove the hardtop. So I guess you can have a convertible. That's pretty awesome. And you can raise the hood. Oh, there we go. Show you that real fast. The engine's in there. Anyway, I was just out here finishing this and got done with that little Lego project. Little gun talk real fast. Guess what I found? And I had no idea people still made these. This has to go with my Mark 12 build. I found out that there's still some companies that make the foam inserts for the Mark 12 when it comes to the Pelican case. So I think I'm going to save up and get the proper Pelican case. I had someone send me the documents that I could also print up that were like the logbooks that the military used, which is pretty cool. And I need to collect all the other things that go in that case. So I guess that's really the only gun stuff I can really talk about because I've been busy all day. Really haven't had a lot of time to think about anything else or do anything else except find out about that pretty cool case. It's not too expensive actually. A couple $100. It would come with the insert, and then I just got to get all the, as I said, all the other accessories that go with the gun. I did want to talk a little politics real fast, and I'm not going to be very long because I want to get inside. I want to talk about the video I made last night about Donald Trump and the indictment and how I said it doesn't bode well for our Second Amendment rights in the future because Republicans won't stand up and fight. And I was kind of surprised by some of the responses that I got. And as I always say, it's okay if you disagree with me or whatever. We can have different political opinions and still be friends. But I was surprised by how many of you guys are saying things like, well, Donald Trump's guilty. Well, first off, he hasn't been found guilty in a court of law. Just an indictment doesn't mean he's committed a crime, right? But let me ask you a question, and that is, if it wasn't political, okay, and I'm not saying I'm defending Trump because you guys know I'm actually kind of against Trump because he wasn't very pro-Second Amendment. And I probably wouldn't vote for him again because he sold us out when it came to the Second Amendment. But regardless of my feelings towards him, if this was not a political witch hunt, okay, a political persecution, not a prosecution, why would they go after his attorneys? Don't you have a right to get legal advice? I mean, you don't have to follow the legal advice, but you have the right to get legal advice and to pay for attorneys. But yet they're going after his attorneys, calling them co-conspirators when they were doing their job. You had some publicist for, who was it? Kanye West, who really had like no association with them. Because she posted some stuff online and then contacted some people. Why would they do this? If this was not politically motivated, they would just go after him for his crimes, right? Why go after all these low-level things or go after his attorneys? To me, that's a very scary precedent because you have a right to legal counsel, and what's said between you and your attorney is privileged. And I don't know. It just seems really scary to me. And now if they're going after attorneys, well, what's going to stop them from going after your attorneys? Let's just say they find out that you vote a certain way for a party that you don't like. And your local jurisdiction is like, well, we got to get rid of these people. And, because they'll go to your social media where you said, we need to fight for our rights, fight for our gun rights. Wow, you're an insurrectionist and you're inciting violence. And you can't even have a conversation with your attorney because now they're co-conspirators. Now the attorneys won't even work with anybody because they can't be guaranteed that they're not going to be prosecuted for silly stuff. It's a complete prosecution of are based on a political agenda. And I just want to make a little video response about this because I just haven't had time to respond really fully to all those comments that I got. But for those of you that watch the channel and thought it was crazy that I said something like that, and obviously you guys think he's guilty, which is perfectly fine. You can agree or disagree, but I don't know. Seems like there's a lot of indictments for just saying, hey, I don't think this election was fair. Whether you believe that or not, I don't know if it rises to multiple felony stuff, and why would they go after his attorneys? I'm just saying, I think it's a scary precedent. And there's a lot of talk right now, but the Republicans, they're not doing anything. And once again, if they're not going to do this, which could potentially save their own butts in the future, they ain't going to fight for your gun rights. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Sorry, it's a short one, but I'm tired. I worked 11 and 12 hours today, so I'm going in to get some rest so I can do it all tomorrow. All right, so have a wonderful evening, and as always, thanks for watching.